No, Sage. Truck. We're going to the truck. Although I don't know how it's going to work out. I wish I could put the chains on the front, but unfortunately that's kind of a toughie to do because these chains in the front will hit. This is one way of putting them on if I can. We'll see. Not going to work, I don't think. No. So instead of turning, it went straight. And you can see how deep the snow is here. Looking at this. So I can't even turn in here. Help me dig. Come here. I gotta throw it that way. Can't put it in the road. Trying to block me from getting this stuff out of here, Sage. Next year, I'll make sure the truck stays down there. What I'm making here, I'm going to be making some biscuits and gravy today for lunch. I found this batch here. I thought I'd try it out. Works pretty good. This is a long-term storage food. I'm using this to make 3 biscuits today, large ones. There they are. they're a little bit hot to pick up. Let's take a look here. See, you're starting to get brown on that side. So go ahead and I've turned it off. I've turned this one off. All right, folks, I'm gonna take a walk down to my truck. It snowed the last couple of days, so I stopped trying to dig it out. Let's see if I can't dig it out again. Snow's a good couple inches deep on top of the frozen snow, but it's all powder. So I did a 3-inch lift on the truck, but I went oversized on the tires, and I may take a look at going to standard size tires so I can put chains up front and have chains on all 4 corners. But we'll see. Come on, Sage. What are you doing over there by the camera? It snowed again last night. Went and got water yesterday. I left one of my water containers down by the creek. I'm gonna take a walk down and get it. Hopefully it didn't freeze overnight. It's 28 degrees Fahrenheit right now. I'm not certain how cold it got last night, but we'll see if it's frozen. A lot of snowshoe rabbit tracks today. First time seeing them in a while. Been all over the place here. Maybe I can get a little further through now. All right, folks, I've got boards under the wheels in the back. I'm running in a two-wheel drive because the four-wheel drive doesn't work. I've cleared the snow out underneath it so the truck's not resting on any snow. And it's not blocking the tires, although it's icy here as I back up. We'll see what happens. This side more than this side. If I can just back up to where the tires hit, you know, right about just past these boards, I'll call it good for today, because I want to wait for tomorrow morning when the cold gets in and the snow's not so soft, so I can drive up on it without sinking in and getting buried in it. Don't know if I can get through it because of the four-wheel drive not working, where the front tires would be really nice to have. Right, Sage? But let's give it a shot here. Let's fire it up. Poor truck's getting beaten up though. I guess that's bound to happen here with the snows. The front air dam, when I went into the bank, it actually folded it. At least it didn't rip it off. I'm not going to worry about replacing it. I've done it once before. I ripped it off one time, moving on a back road for a guy with a travel trailer behind him. I moved off to the side and there was a stump, about yay high. And that's why I put a leveling lift on it, because it ripped my air dam off when I backed out. Apparently I went over it and the lip of my air dam grabbed that thing, and it just, I had to pull it off, throw it in the bed of the truck. I was not happy about that. Well, not moving, but the front tires are spinning. Well, happy Friday, folks. Okay, so this week was pretty uneventful again. Tried to get the truck out, failed. I think it's going to be stuck there now probably till after mud season, or if after it thaws and the ground there dries out a little bit, because when it gets muddy right there, that's a really bad spot, that corner. So when it dries a little bit, I should be able to move the truck and get it out of there. So in the meantime, I'll just do what I've been doing. Is I just still have to rely on any neighbors when they go to town, catching a ride with them. I do get notification from my neighbors that they know that I have no way out of here, and they help me out. So pretty good deal. I've got some really great neighbors around here. I've met a lot of good people. So what am I going to do next week? Well, I think I'm going to create a rope or something to tow behind me, because I'm going to have to pull it by myself. But I'm going to go get some of the smaller logs cut for the wood smoker that I want to build. And what I'll do is I'll go and delimb some trees next week and cut them into sections for the main part of the build. Most of it's going to be probably 5-foot length logs. That'll give me probably a good 3.5 to 4 feet interior dims on the smoker. So I've got to get a few of those put together, and then I'll need some longer ones for the bottom, because I'm going to build storage for wood on the side of it. But I think I will see if I can succeed in pulling some of these logs out, at the very least, get them delimbed from the trees that I fell this winter, and get them cut into sections that I need, so that when I can pull them out, I'll get right on it. And that'll be one of the things I'm going to start building behind the cabin back here. And when the weather gets good, behind the mill over here, and a lot of you already know it, I'm just saying this kind of repetitive because I've got a lot of new viewers, but I'm going to build a little workshop, or I guess you could call it a shed. I'm thinking of doing about maybe a 14 by 18 building. I think that would be plenty wide enough to go and put storage in there, as well as put stuff to work on in there. So I'll do that probably while I'm working on this little project here. And then when the ground totally thaws out, as I've said, this year is the year that I get my spring done. I'm going to get busy on it. The cabin build that I'm doing, I still got to mill a bunch of wood for it. So you'll see me milling wood for the cabin build this year. So again, I'm just repeating stuff that I've said before, but I'm doing that for the new viewers. I've gotten quite a few new viewers, and I want to thank you guys for following me. I hope you'll stick around. As the weather gets better, so will my videos. I promise. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you'd like to see. If you're interested in something specific, or you have questions about off-grid living. And I've been doing this now going on 3 years. So this will be my 3rd year here, my 2nd year full-time. My 1st year, I came up here, I did some work. I lived in my travel trailer. Actually, I came up 1 year and spent a little summertime here just figuring things out. So I actually have been here longer. It's just that I didn't start doing anything constructive the very first year. It was just a matter of getting to know my property, walking around my 40 acres, checking it out. Anyways, weather report's looking good for next week. Should be dry, no more snow. This week I got a bit of snow. I probably got a good 3 or 4 inches of snow this week. Today, luckily, it's been dry, but it did snow last night. So we are getting some melt off today, although it is cold.